Look out! If you see this in WC, also known as the restroom, call the police! If you Google spy software, you'll get more than 130 million results. Unfortunately, not all of these devices are used to protect someone's property. A number of completely innocent everyday objects might be used to spy on you when you're at your most vulnerable, in the bathroom for example. You'll get to know why you should be cautious around certain supposedly ordinary items in a minute. But first, click subscribe and ring the notification bell to join us on the bright side of life. Recently, the number of crimes involving spy gadgets has gone up. Hidden cameras have been found in public bathrooms, hotels, restaurants, and even rental apartments. According to the rules of most rental services, hosts can't put hidden cameras in their homes. If they have any surveillance devices, they must warn you about them. In addition, such gadgets can't be located in bedrooms, bathrooms, or other private areas. Disturbingly, these rules aren't always followed. You may notice a pretty air freshener in a public bathroom or lovely rental apartment. However, this air freshener doesn't make the place smell nice. In fact, it doesn't work as an air freshener at all. Its purpose is much more sinister. It spies on you. Try entering air freshener hidden camera in Google. You'll get more than 1 million results. Naturally, sellers advertise these cameras as items that can protect your home or office. But we all know that when they get into the wrong hands, these devices are used for improper and illegal purposes. So, nothing better to do, guys? Come on. Who will pay attention to an air freshener that blends perfectly into its environment? Even fewer people will be able to figure out that it contains a hidden camera. This device can record video with surprisingly high resolution. Depending on its settings, the gadget can record for 5 hours non-stop thanks to a rechargeable battery. The people who set up these hidden cameras have a remote control to change the settings between motion detection mode, standby mode, and continuous recording mode. Some cameras can also be activated by body heat. On top of that, the device can be used with a micro SD card, which has enough memory for 5 hours of footage. Luckily, when you know that air freshener hidden cameras exist, it's not a problem to spot them. The device has a fairly large lens, and some of its sections are hollow. Unfortunately, not all spy gadgets are that easy to detect. Hidden cameras are often tiny, and this makes it possible to place them literally everywhere. They can even be put inside toilet bowls in public bathrooms. Yup. This year, such a camera was found perched on the edge of a toilet in a restaurant bathroom in Texas. A suspicious circle under the toilet seat turned out to be a camera lens. With the help of some wires, it was connected to the main part, which was in the toilet tank. The man who was arrested for this misdeed was charged with 14 other similar crimes. If you stay in a rental apartment, pay particular attention to things you can find in any bathroom, such as shower gel, especially one for men. Such a gel may have a minuscule camera embedded in the wall of the bottle. Also, since these cameras are mostly hidden in bottles of men's shower gel, women don't usually pay any attention to this ordinary object. As a result, most shower gel cameras go unnoticed. The most alerting thing is that the bottle is divided into 2 parts. If you open the container and look inside, you won't notice anything strange. The top part does contain shower gel, but if you cut the bottle, you'll see that the bottom part is full of wiring. The device can be controlled remotely via Wi-Fi, and a DVR camera installed in the bottle reacts to motion. The device has a pretty large memory capacity and can record unsuspecting victims for hours. Its battery allows up to 20 hours of footage. And if it weren't bad enough, the camera also records sound. To check if a shower gel bottle has a hidden camera, make sure there aren't any holes in the container. These holes typically have reflective features and a round shape. Try shaking the bottle to make sure it's indeed filled with shower gel. Squeezing it can help as well. If the bottom part feels hard and doesn't give way, you should probably check what this bottle really conceals. Another object you can find in any bathroom is a toothbrush. For several $100s, one can buy a spy toothbrush on the internet. These brushes have tiny high-resolution hidden cameras. They aren't that hard to spot if you know what to look for. If you're in a rental apartment, a lonely electric toothbrush left on the wash basin should ring alarm bells in your head. Toilet brushes can be as dangerous as air fresheners, toothbrushes, and shower gel bottles. They can contain a hidden camera that's not only activated by motion, but is also waterproof. Such devices can be controlled remotely and are capable of working for more than 10 hours on a single charge. And what would you say about a tissue box concealing a hidden camera? Surprisingly, this isn't a rare offer online. Cameras are normally hidden in the sides of tissue boxes. The majority of them can work long hours and are activated by motion. One couple stayed in a rental apartment in Florida and were horrified to find a spy camera hidden in a smoke detector in their bedroom. They managed to detect this device only because the boyfriend, who worked in the IT world, recognized the hidden camera. By that time, the apartment had been rented for 2 years, and its owner had probably collected a disturbing amount of illegal videos. When you find yourself in an unfamiliar environment, start by inspecting the area attentively. Remember that hidden cameras can turn up in the most unexpected places: smoke detectors, nightlights, electrical outlets, books or video games standing on shelves, pictures, and even stuffed animals. The main part of the camera is usually well hidden. That's why you should be on the lookout for the camera lens. This is a manageable task thanks to the lens' reflective qualities. Look for things that have been put in weird places. For example, if it seems that a decoration is positioned too high or too low, it might contain a hidden camera. Check the eyes of stuffed toys. They are often reflective on their own, which is why it's a perfect place to conceal a spy device. Turn off the lights in the room where you're staying. Cameras, even hidden ones, typically have a blinking or steady red or green light that can give them away. You'll notice these lights in the dark if the owner of the camera was too sloppy to install it correctly. You can also use your cell phone as a hidden camera detector. This method isn't too precise, but it may work. Use your phone to call somebody. Then activate the speakerphone and leave the person you've called on the line. Walk around the room holding your phone in front of you. If you hear an unusual noise, such as buzzing, crackling, or clicking from the device, you've most likely located a hidden camera. If you're extremely worried about privacy violations, you can spend around $100 on a radio frequency detector. This detector scans a room, and if it spots any gadgets that transmit radio signals, it lights up or starts to beep. The radio frequency detector will notify you about any device that is sending and receiving data via Bluetooth or Wi-Fi. The only drawback of the gadget is that it won't detect a camera if it's just recording and isn't transmitting. What you should do if you spot a hidden camera depends on where this has happened. If you're in a rental apartment, immediately inform the rental service you use to book it. After that, you may want to call the police and let them investigate this incident. If you find a spy camera in a public place, notify the administration and make sure they will deal with the situation. Hey, my 2 cents on this? I think spy camera offenders should do community service, doing in-depth inspections at the bottom of porta-potty tanks during football games for several years. Well, have you ever had any experience with hidden cameras? If so, tell us about this in the comment section below. Remember to hit the like button, share this video with your friends, and join us on the bright side of life by clicking subscribe.